What's going on, buddy? Crypto Kid here, coming at you again with another video. Today we have our master portfolio. Finally, we're gonna be giving you guys an exact percentage, actually, of my own portfolio. How I'm kind of viewing this market. Just keep in mind, this is not financial advice. If I say, hey, put 20% of your portfolio into Ethereum, I want you to just use that as a reference point to do your own research and say, hey, maybe this is or isn't the best move. For me and my personal investing strategy, I don't want to be at fault if things go not so well in the future. With that being said, I think we all have a good feeling that things are going to go extremely well. So go ahead, just use this as a jumping point. Hopefully it's a video that kind of makes you excited about the future of crypto and kind of gets you thinking in the right place. So with that being said, let's go ahead into number one. We're going to be allocating about 25% of our portfolio into Ethereum, skipping over Bitcoin entirely. Ethereum is the number one layer one. It is clearly Ethereum's race to lose. It has the most developers. It has the most dApps, the most use. Everything in crypto, everything is running through Ethereum. Absolutely everything is running through Ethereum. You really just cannot go wrong with this one. That's all I have to say about that. Moving in to number two, we're going to be putting about 17.5% of our portfolio into Solana. Reasoning for this, Solana is one of the only true competitors to Ethereum. With a transactions per second speed of 64,000 potentially, with potential to scale even higher. Solana at 13.7 billion is just an absolute steal in my opinion. It's like taking candy from a baby. This is an easy 10x in my opinion, could go even higher. You know that Solana is going to demand a decent percentage of Ethereum's market share, and we also all, for the most part, I think believe that Ethereum is going to go ahead and hit that $1 trillion to $2 trillion market cap come 2025. So you better believe that Solana is going to be right there with it. Even if it just has 5 to 10%, this price is going to be so much higher than it is right now. Absolutely love Solana. Moving into number 13, we're going to have Polygon Matic. This is the number one scaling solution for Ethereum. This is what's going to allow the network to actually function. Obviously, with a transaction speed of 30, 40 per second, it's just not going to work out too well for Ethereum long term with the more use that it's getting. Polygon is going to hopefully be able to facilitate transaction speed that could match or potentially beat Solana. Also understand that Polygon's developers are working directly with Ethereum's to make sure that it still has an important use case once ETH2 comes around. We're going to go ahead and put 17.5% of our portfolio into Polygon. Number 14, we're going to have Avalanche Avax. This is also one of the only true competitors to Ethereum. Going to go ahead and stick 7.5% into Avalanche. I just think they're doing too well with DeFi, NFTs, the metaverse, to not have some exposure to the Avalanche ecosystem, especially given how new it is. Moving on, we're going to go down to Uniswap at number 17. Get some exposure to the top DEX in crypto. Just to kind of shake things up here, going to go ahead and put 7.5% into Uniswap. Obviously, this is one that has proven to be trustworthy, has proven to be the best option for a lot of people when it comes to decentralized exchanges. I don't think it's going anywhere anytime soon. You best believe that this one is going to follow the market. When the market swings up, Uniswap is going to be that decentralized exchange that swings right there with it. I just think a lot of the other ones are a little too volatile and up and down for my liking, so I'm going to go ahead stick 7.5% into Uniswap. Number 6, we're going to go down to Cosmos Atom. Going to go ahead and put 5% into Cosmos. Basically, what we have here is the Internet of Blockchains. So Cosmos is just, I think because of how unique it is and the fact that it's going to allow anyone really to come and create a blockchain within its ecosystem. The idea is unique and out there enough that if things were to go to the Cosmos ecosystem, like a lot of DYDX, for example, is one of the top coins in derivatives. They just moved over and created a blockchain through Cosmos. So I think that we just kind of want to catch ourselves here and make sure that if Cosmos were to kind of keep growing in popularity, that we do have some exposure to that ecosystem. We're going to go ahead and put 5% into Cosmos. Moving along, we're going to have Polka Dot, which is actually number 11. Polka Dot is the king of interoperability. If you believe that we have a multi-blockchain, a multi-layer one future, you're going to want to have some Polka Dot. Polka Dot is going to allow all of the layer ones that we've mentioned before to go ahead and communicate with each other. They have a huge focus on interoperability. Their way they're able to scale, I think, is rather impressive. I just think that this one is a lot of potential, not a lot of current use, but a lot of potential at that. With a $7.6 billion market cap, there's a lot of room for it to grow as well. Going to go ahead and put 5% into Polka Dot. Moving on, we got some lower cap coins here. We're going to be moving over to another project in Defy that's actually going to be a self-repaying DeFi loan protocol. So this one, basically, you're going to be able to, let's say you want to put up $100 worth of Ethereum. You're going to be able to extract $50 of Ethereum worth of value. Your $100 of collateral is going to go to work to actually pay for itself. And then after a given period of time, you're going to be able to re-unlock your 100 Ethereum. In total, you're getting 150 out of the program, and you can go ahead and do whatever you want with the 50 ETH, risk-free, basically, in the meantime. So I just think it's a crazy, unique idea. Once again, having some exposure to a project like this with just massive potential, I think, is important in any portfolio. Going to go ahead and put 5% into Alchemix. Moving on to another layer one, we're going to have DeSo, actually. This is focused entirely on social media. If social media is coming to the blockchain, you better believe that DeSo is the #1 go-to choice for developers. They basically, if you guys want to check out my video, it's so incredibly interesting how they were able to kind of go ahead and build out this layer one to make things run smoothly. Because essentially, if you guys don't know, if you're going to put a social media network onto, let's say, Ethereum or Solana, because of the way that it works, let's say you go to change your username, that's a transaction. So imagine you have millions of people changing their username at once, and you have to cross-reference with all the other usernames on the platform to make sure no one else has it and that it's unique. That's going to put a lot of strain on a normal blockchain. Thankfully for DeSo, they have this thing called bare metal, so they're able to put directly into the infrastructure ways to kind of get around issues like that. So yeah, once again, if social media is coming to the blockchain, DeSo is your best bet. I'm going to put 5% into DeSo and just kind of let that one ride out there and see what happens. With a market cap of 85 million, I mean, you don't have much to lose. 82% circulating supply. What's not to love here, honestly? So moving into number 10, that's going to be the last one on our list today. Another 5% into DIP, that's DeFi Yield Protocol. This is an up-and-coming protocol. I mean, with this market cap of only $7.5 million, obviously, the fact that it's listed on Coinbase, that's the main incentive here. I mean, there's so much room to run. I believe I heard somewhere that whales do hold a great deal of the supply, so you might want to be mindful of that. But given how low the market cap is, this one really can't go too much lower. And it is a working product, and by working, I mean a thriving protocol. You guys can go onto Dip Finance right now and check it out for yourself. The APR you're able to earn is just absolutely insane. You know, you can farm, you can stake, they have buybacks, they have their own NFTs, they're dipping their toe into the metaverse. It's impressive, honestly, what's going on with Dip. Fantastic team. This is one project that I just absolutely love. I think it's very important to go ahead and just get 5% of your portfolio into an asset like a protocol, rather, like Dip. Just kind of see where it goes. I mean, this is one you could hold long term, and who knows, 100x is just that's I don't want to say easy, but it's not like we haven't seen let's say compound at over $6 billion. So to think that DeFi Yield Protocol could 100x and still be under $1 billion is just crazy exciting to me. So anyways, guys, that's going to do it for this one. Hope you enjoyed the picks. Let me know what you changed about the portfolio in the comments below, and I'll see you all in the next one. Peace.